Sorry, DJ Nancy, we're going to have to cut you short this time, and it is going to be Copenhagen Flames off with a 1-0 victory, picking up Nuke. It is now Team Unique's map pick. This is their home turf, and it is on train, and a fast pace coming out right now from Team Unique as they look to overwhelm the A site with smokes and flashes.
Man, it's been vicious. Gets taken out, but the bomb plant goes through. Fanat doing what he can, and Farley, pack site gets run over by Robin, who's going to keep this train rolling. Bazooka is so low, one bullet will take him out. A lot of pressure on Hooksy, and I don't know if he's going to be ready for it. He's probably down on himself from last game, and it's going to continue poorly for him as just Bazooka. A 1v3. And a P2000 whose name and armor, and he's just going to try to save it. Team Unique, they're going to hunt him, but they pick up the pistol.
Hey, off to a good start. I mean, they dropped the last map. It was pretty close, but now they come in with a pistol win on the T side. So far, so good. Luca looking to hold on to his armor, so he doesn't have to invest too much into the next round. And I imagine this will be a force buy from Copenhagen. Unless they really want the AUG, no armors. Yeah, no, they're going to go for the force. Smart decisions, smart decisions.
I dig this. As we mentioned, Nuke train and like in front of the 3 maps that you can get away with a choice like this. So gotta do what you gotta do. Bro, pushing the ladder with a deagle. Could have had a chance to get more than one there. We'll get shut down. Farley, top train, the double tag and the double kill. Farley's been great, and his scout is proving that he's gonna continue that great performance. Console on the flank, a little sloppy, but you know what? He's got one, and the second is so low. It's Robin. One bullet from any of these guns will do it. They should just get he's lit call and switch to their pistols, and they are. Hooksy will hold back red, and he runs right into a Hooksy. You can't grab the AK. It's lost forever.
Wow, it's a really unfortunate turn of events with Team Unique. They're on a double reset. Something that almost never happens on the T side anymore. But they've managed to find it. Copenhagen Flames are looking to establish their economy early now. This is a bit of a problem here. If Copenhagen Flames get their economy set early on the CT side, I predict disaster for Team Unique. But I won't hold that opinion just yet. There's still a lot of rounds to play. But this is going to be a force buy coming out from Team Unique. A single hero AK-47. The rest of the players are on Deagles. No utility though. Not even a single flash. It's going to have to be just raw peaks, raw duels from here.
Looks like Copenhagen Flames are just posting up. Team Unique, hoping someone will make a mistake, but we're not planning on that. And Team Unique are going to boost up towards Ivy with a single AK and try to give Fen Vicious some room to find a kill. Pash gets dinked by his own teammate. Off to a great start.
Yeah, off to a great start, I'd say. Now, Bazooka does have a scout, and they're choosing the right target for sure. They just need to try to overwhelm him on Ivy together. Not let him get shots off one by one. Robin does find the kill towards the E-box area outside, so that's going to buy them a lot of space and some pressure towards the outer A site. Now, it's only a player in ladder and the bomb site player. That's Bazooka, who is repositioned from back lanes. Now, Farley is making his way over, but so far, Team Unique are in a good spot. They have the numbers spread. They have the numbers split.
And Farley is able to escape to heaven. That's such a strong spot to be in. Bazooka pushing up by back red. A nice free, easy kill on a Robin, but Hooksy gets caught and rotate. He's been having a rough go of things. He's just very unlucky. He wasn't expecting to be so pushed forward. And this AK is found too. And it's all on console with the MP9. 8 seconds. Can he deny this plant? Can he stop Fanat from getting to the side? He's going to jump up. His teammate can't stop him. He denies the plant, and Console will wait till after time, and it will not peek. Console will get the AK. A big win, and they still after time. Why and why?
Oh no, that is a disaster. That is literally the worst case scenario. Now Undo's going to get no money in the bank. He's going to have nothing in the next gun round. And that was a job well done by Console, I have to say. That was played to almost perfection. The flash to cross over towards sight. He knew the time was of essence, and Undo only had a deagle and ladder, so that's not the best weapon to try to cover your teammate. So it is a 2-1 lead for Copenhagen Flames as they look to pick up the third. And I think there'd be nothing to stop them from getting that unless the deagles come in massive here, but I think Copenhagen Flames have the 3-1 in the bag.
Nice deep volley keeps Undo back. Yeah, Pash is just going to be looking for a pick towards upper brow. None of which will come yet. Yeah, row ladder. Nothing popping off for him. I mean, he'll get 1 kill. That's a surprise. As Bazooka will be top green, and these players with Team Unique should just feed themselves to the beasts at this point. Just get this one over with, get to the next, get those rifles out. They'll be upless, and Undo will be completely broke. But they got to start getting some rounds on the T side because Copenhagen Flames, once you start to build their bank, we know how good they are in training, especially the CT side.
Yeah, imagine Fanat's only looking for a kill right here, and kill he will not find. Instead, he will die to the SMG. Not the best case scenario, but now Copenhagen Flames have a good amount of economy. They're set, Keith. They have enough for 2 gun runs in a row. The first stepping stone of the CT side, the first milestone, they need that, and they've got it. Team Unique now, they have a purchase, but it's ragtag for sure.
I
Double
wish
AKs.
it was another half buy. Part of me wishes it was another half buy.
Yeah. It might have. Luckily, they're up against like a similar purchase. It's not too bad. Undo comes out with the first pick. Not too shabby. They have B control now. That's the only defending player.
Well, that's all right. If Pixie wants to push again, he's unlucko. As Undo will take that MP9 on 30 HP. Team Unique look like they're just gonna set up a VP hit of sorts. Well, they smoke deep Z and try to just push all the way down sidewalk and pressure this back green player and Bazooka, who sprays them all down. A beautiful flash of his own. He'll pick up the AK. He's decimated Team Unique. VP, more like dead P. That sounds weird.
Yeah, a little bit, but seeing that 3K from Bazooka, I don't blame you for going a little bit insane, Keith. That was pretty sick, I have to say. Really, really well played by Bazooka. And now Team Unique is so split, and they're so far away from the scenario that it's almost unwinnable. Farley's the first defender here. He's the first guardian of the B site. And Fanat is not liking his health. And now he's even lower. He's going to fall all the way back now. And I think this one is over. Yeah, the worst part is they have an MP9 and a MAC-10 too. That's not an ideal.
I'm very surprised their SMGs didn't lead the charge through smoke. It was their AKs. Unfortunate.
I mean, as soon as that counter smoke came out, just abandon sidewalk. Just go to site. Go to site. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and the nice thing is, it's not like your smokes that you threw deep are gonna disappear, right? You still got a counter on those. And oh, Fanata. Oh, if they're gonna kill him now. They could have realistically waited. They could have been really mean. I guess it was worth the risk. Because Indo, I guess they should have died with the SMGs, huh?
Yeah, 100%.
Team Unique have just put themselves in such a weird spot.
Yeah, this is like the worst possible early turnaround. This is the worst outcome possible for the T side. Your money is so bad. They haven't had a single good buy so far. Now they're gonna attempt to at least half buy. It is gonna be Deagles once again. A little bit of counter utility coming. What is that smoke from Console?
What? We've seen some things. Console, he's just gonna sit between these smokes. His smoke's off, but he still gets 2. That's a gun that can be picked up. Undo gonna walk through the smoke. He has the upgraded AK from ladder, and they're making it work because Copenhagen Flames again putting themselves in weird positions when they're up.
This could be the turning point, Keith.
Yeah, I think it might be. Fenvicious can walk up on Bazooka, and that Deagle in this piece is perfect. He's lost his teammate. Copenhagen Flames have done this to themselves again unless Bazooka can pull this back. He's good for 1. Both of these players are low.
I mean, low's an understatement. Yeah, they're literally one-shottable with the AK-47 to the chest. Undo's 27 HP, 21 HP for Robin. They're playing it out cerebrally now. They cannot brute force this. They can't just raw out with a duel. Undo picks up the op. That's pretty sick. Flashbang comes out. Bazooka's all the way back lanes. He does have a kit on hand. No smoke for the smoke defuse though. So as long as these players play patiently, they might have the Guardian round. This is the turning point here, Keith. This is it. This is what they needed.
Yeah, this is gonna be it. Suzuki gets on the bottom now. No, he's got to piece out. And another round where Copenhagen Flames misread the money. I don't know. Typically on most train teams, when they understand the money situation and they know that Team Unique's kind of really wacky right now with their buys and their money's been messed up, you wouldn't push ladder by yourself and give up an AK. You wouldn't play close sandwich right behind the smoke because you know their pistols are going to run through it. And it seemed like Copenhagen Flames just put themselves in positions where they just gave up too many weaponry and just took too many fights that are unfavored against pistols.
That is a fair assessment. You have to give credit to the deagle shots, though. I mean, those are very crucial.
Oh, for sure. They took full advantage of the positions that Copenhagen Flames went for.
Yeah.
And Farley, he's going to repeat this with the top towards upper. No luck on it, but he is going to still hold upper control. So he uses smoke to get rid of that molly. This player in ladder gets some damage. He's going to be flashed off. Rowe, the flash misses. Easy kill for Rowe, and they're not double stacking. They're going in one by one. And Rowe says, thank you, we'll upgrade to the AK. And now he can worry about T-Con some more, Roy.
Youch. I mean, Team Unique just got such a sick round. They really didn't need to take that unnecessary risk inside the ladder, and now they find themselves in a disadvantageous situation. A 5 versus 3. There's still a minute left on the clock, so I mean, things are available here. And they still have some utility left in their hands, but the defense on the A site is just too strong right now. That's not the key. Definitely not the key here. And Rowe, he could at any point in time push through, but now with the IV pressure eliminated and presence being shown above the ladder, I think Copenhagen Flames got this in the bag, and it seems to be the case.
Raka can go for some extra kills if he can. I mean, 30 seconds to stay alive. Now, here's the thing. Copenhagen Flames, they know if they get a chokehold in this money, they're going to be crazy. They can afford to throw a couple guns at this thing. And he may take 2, but it's worth it for the op, I'd say. To get that out of Team Unique's hands. Although, Raka's so rich, so, I mean, they couldn't know that. He just rebuys one. These buys, Roy, drop an AK. Or, you know, to let one of your other rich players get armor with it, and then you just get a deagle. These buys have been hurting Unique more than they've been doing themselves justice.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I feel like they didn't even need to buy at all. They should have just...
Yeah.
I don't mind the hero op play. The hero op play is pretty sick. I like that. But they really didn't need to go down to $300 like Pashanoid did. Or Pashano, rather. But regardless, we're in the situation now, and Fanat Roka does have the hero op. And that's going to be the key in this round for sure. Molotov comes out. That's going to push him back. So op play is denied for now. And I think with the amount of footsteps they're making towards the upper, they're going to send another player there to reinforce the B defense. Now the A defense is sort of split. I mean, it's not very cohesive. Nice pick coming out from Roy. Good flashbang from Console. So they have at least ladder control established. That's going to definitely strengthen the A defense. And Console is still looking for a duel out towards T-Con. I think he spotted the op.
I think he did as well. Now the question is, does Fanat find any kill with that op? Does he find success? I don't think Copenhagen Flames will really peek him if they know that it's in play. A little bit of utility toss to get him out, and Farley just posts. That player gets caught through smoke. Nice shot from Bazooka. He'll go one more with the help of Console. Vicious finds the op and a 1v5 with an op. I'm all for it. Let's see it. This Console is going to push with this nade and try to just remove him, and they may even go for the double op. No, they're going to leave it. Copenhagen Flames are looking great. And now Team Unique, this buy is going to be wonky again. I mean, they'll have 3 AKs in utility, but it's been a rough half for them. Some
self-inflicted? Yeah. I have to agree with that. I don't know why they don't just get their money straight. Yeah, just get your money straight. This is not a map where you can have broken purchases often. Like, you need your weapons, you need your ops, you need your scope weapons. If you have an SG player, let him pick up the SG as well. You need all of these things. You can't just fight with Mac 10s every round and deagles. Not ideal.
That is for sure. And Rowe's done such a nice job in towards ladder every round, just locking that down. Hooksy gonna go ahead and molly towards the top, and he's gonna go ahead and play just really close ramp as Rowe. So lockdown ladder, he's just gonna go ahead and molly top ladder. And he's had enough of that jump spawning. He'll buy himself some 10 seconds. So. And Rowe has just been so good in towards ladder. I mean, he even gets the spray dink gun to Pashano. Pasha is just going to go ahead and throw his smoke out, and it's going to be an outer execute. They're going to try to take ladder again. Row is going to be ready for this.
Yeah, it's going to be really awkward. They can't forfeit the ladder control just yet. They need to try to get cleared out or something, but Roy is just picking them apart inside the ladder room. Now, there's presence towards hell. They're going all the way down to the site, but it's ending so poorly right now for Team Unique. They can't gain any ground, but they at least now have established bomb site, but there's still so many players alive here on the outer courtyard that yeah, this is too much to handle, I think.
Rowe just slaughtered them towards ladder, Roy. He gets the first pick, picks up the new 30 bullet AK instead of reloading his 5 bullets that remain in his. Spin around and kill the player that was pushing him from E-box, and spins around again and kills the ladder player that pushed down the last one. He is just an absolute machine. Ladder is on lock. Outside is shut down from Farley and console. And I mean, this is just Copenhagen Flames showing us that train presence again. We talked about it earlier. Interesting pick from Team Unique to go for this, considering we saw the Flames yesterday just roll over on train. They just absolutely bodied the other team.
Yeah, I have to say, this is a little bit underwhelming right now from Team Unique. And it's mostly coming down to their economic decisions. They just can't get their money straight. And they keep their tunnel visioning on the A control, on the ladder control, and they haven't really been able to take it out of Roy's hands. Okay, nice shot from Fen. They have Ivy presence now, and Ivy pressure eliminated. Now they have to deal with that somehow. I'm surprised the player on the B side isn't rotating to pick up the back lanes. I guess he doesn't need to yet.
This is so hard right now from Team Unique, right? Because Farley can hold Ivy from E-box because he trusts Rowe and Ladder to help him out. And they have 2 players towards B, Hooksy. I mean, I'm happy they're trying to abuse that fact. And Endo, a big kill. Farley cut down on that refrag on the rotate. He will be gifted it. 28 HP. Here comes the lurk out of Ivy. It seems like Farley is kind of like oddly aware that this is coming through eventually, but a lot of pressure on Rowe right now.
And by a lot, you mean literally every single the fate of this round is in his hands, and it is now eliminated. And Farley, you do not get to escape. So Team Unique managed to pick up a 3rd round in a pretty clean fashion as well. 3 players alive. They get to keep their loss bonus going. So even if they lose the next round, at least they have something to fall back on. And the timeout comes out from Team Unique, which I imagine they don't want to drop this next round. And what's weird here for Copenhagen Flames as well is that they are limited. I think Bazooka can drop an M4 over to either console or Hooksy, and he will. We'll have that.
I think they need to do something towards B, I'd say. Help Hooksy get control. He's clearly, as I said, having a bit of a rough day, but that happens. But you just got to support your teammate in a situation like this, right? Maybe do like a C9 where the op goes upper, and then the SMG goes close ramp with a support flash over the top. Just trying to do something to set him up, get him confident again, give him a fight, get him upper brown control, and then rotate out. Ivy's been relatively uncontested. They haven't been doing too many pops, and, you know, Rowe has ladder. So I'd say the play is towards B at this point.
Yeah, I wonder what they'll decide to do. Now, I wonder if they're aware of the economic situation for Copenhagen Flames as well. I think worst case, Team Unique knows they have Copenhagen Flames on their last purchase. They just don't really know the extent of the buy that Copenhagen Flames has. But this is an op with full utility here for Farley. So that's going to play a factor for sure. Oh, that was so close from Fanat. He almost wall banged him. Farley's going aggressive Ivy with the op. That's interesting. Okay, let's see if this plans out.
They're deep flashing. And he is just going to stay posted up. In the meantime, Rowe and Ladder, again, just doing damage. They're trying to the same tag team towards top ladder, but they have been unsuccessful in this. Robin's going to flash for Fenvicious. Will this hit Farley? Looks like Farley's just going to slowly back out of there. Double nade Ladder. He's on 10 HP as Rowe now, but he still has a molly. Rowe staying committed. That's some ballsy play.
That is super aggressive, super confident by Roy coming out right now. Farley's with AWP. The flashbang is going to blind him completely. And I think they heard his scope. They know that he's up here, I think. But no, they don't. On one, he's going for the second, and he finds the second as well. How does that situation end up favorably for Farley? Explain to me.
I can't. The op should always just get traded immediately or not even be given that chance. And Roy. Oh, yeah, he can't escape the molly. He was playing with fire. He's playing with odds, hoping they wouldn't use the molly there, or they wouldn't have one. And now they're coming out T-Con, but they're peeking before their smokes bloom. Farley's got his third. He's on the run for the ace. As Undo's going to try to flash and smoke out so he can get himself out of ladder to help his teammate, who's trying to push up on solo HP. Bazooka not spotted towards backside. He wins that duel against Undo, and solo is Robin. Robin May with that fight with 10 seconds, though. Hooksy can just run at him. He just needs to touch him, and Farley's got his fourth. What a banging round from him.
Yeah, Farley had a massive round right there. I mean, he just put the whole team on the back in that round. 4 kills for him. And I just literally cannot get over the fact that he got 2 kills on Ivy in that scenario. That's such a stressful situation to be in as an opper. With no support, no safety net, nothing. He comes out with 2 kills. That's insane. Now, Team Unique, they're looking to get their money straight. A hero AK for Robin. Everyone else is on pistols, on armor, except for Fanat, who's saving up for the AWP. Once again, Roy's inside the ladder, holding it down. Defense is so much easier when you have a competent ladder player. It's actually insane.
Basically allows you to just cheat towards B so much earlier. That's Hooksy. Miller Molly towards ramp. It gets extinguished. Hooksy's praying wildly, gets 2 to the sidearm for a third. That's what Hooksy needed, a confidence boosting round, and that's it. Farley's got the last. Copenhagen Flames on 9. Team Unique have been shut out for this half. And if the trend continues, this is going to be just a scary scoreline. We're looking at like a 12-3, unless Team Unique have something to say about it.
Yeah, let's find out. At least they're on a max loss now, so they can at least sustain purchases if it really needs to. Now Fanat is looking for the wall bang once again. Not gonna find it this time. But yeah, I have to say, Team Unique haven't really tried anything crazy. The only execute they tried was the B one. That was really it. They literally don't know how to deal with Roy inside ladder. They have no idea what to do.
They keep jump peeking him. They tried double nading him. They tried mauling him out. They have to pinch him from T-Con, but they can't get out of there either, Roy. It's a loss. Whoa.
Okay,
he's a beast.
Yeah, it's definitely not it. That's definitely not the way you're gonna clear Roy out of the ladder. And he's doing so well that I'm surprised they're still contesting that. I mean, it's either you're gonna take it together, just throw the molly, totem drop right after with the flashbang in the corner. No way he can fight back to that. Farley once again just picking them apart one by one. Fanat Roka with an answer back, but it's going to be Pashino who falls towards Ivy, leaving Fanat Roka all by himself now. A 1 versus 4, 30 seconds left on the clock, an impossible scenario.
I mean, he gets the one, so back to the op. And I mean, you kind of said it, Roy, 1 by 1. That tends to be the trend so far. As Rowe, he's looking for his third on this round, spots Fanat. And he's not even going to peek, he's just buying for Hooksy. Part of me really wishes they'd just kill him after time, but they're not going to wait. They'll take him out, they'll pick up the op, 10-3. And it's going to have to be a half-5 for Unique going into the next round, unless they full commit here, in which case, I mean, they have to. They're very limited what they can do. So finally, half-5 will appear itself again. Maybe, I don't even know what they can do. Abuse Ivy, maybe, again, go back to trying B. They're just being shut down on every turn.
Yeah, it's going to be fast play towards the outside now. Smoke flashes all raining in from above. It's really hard for the defense to see what's happening, but it's pure chaos now. Players are everywhere in the outer courtyard. They're going 1 for 1. Console's able to fight back. So is Farley. There are answers back from Team Unique, but now it's all down to Robin by himself. Once again, a 1 versus 3. These scenarios, they're not favorable at all for Team Unique.
Yeah, no utility. Just trying to be as scrappy as they can. And Farley just peeks the corner, removes him from the server. Copenhagen Flames. I mean, this is basically their map pick too, right? This is a team that loves Train, have been playing it consistently. Team Unique thought they would have the upper hand, but the CT side from Copenhagen Flames has been just dominant. Now, Team Unique, I wouldn't count them out, though. They can definitely still do this on their own CT side, but I think they need this last round to really feel confident in that.
Yeah, I would agree with that, actually. Now, I'm going through some quick stats research here to see if they've played.
You see, get a nade upper while Roy does his research. And Undo is going to get close on towards ramp, and he'll just get smoked up by Hooksy. Console is just going to float around the outside yard. He's got one man Ivy. He's got Row and Ladder. No surprise there anymore. As Team Unique try and boost towards Ivy, this may be successful, but it looks like everything is settling into a default across them.
I have to say, I mean, wait. Yeah, they were all like really close games on train. Like they didn't have an impeccable CT side or T side. So I'm just seeing those stats on their recent train performances. I'm generally concerned for Team Unique, but they've at least are in a favorable scenario to pick up a 4th round. That's going to give them a little bit more room for error. Roy tries to push in Seacon, but he's not in his home turf, the ladder room, so he's going to fall. And it's going to be Console and Hooksy now, the 2 remaining players, very far apart. But they might have individual duels they could take and bring this back, but nah, not successful.
Okay, Console, he's playing this hella smart right now. He spots that ladder player as well, so he's gonna walk up facing him, and you know there's this player top ladder. You know there's one heaven. Transfers to the right player, and oh my goodness, Console, he gets them all, Roy.
Jesus.
It's a 1v2 now, 12 HP with an AK, and these players are low. Molly back bomb is gonna force this player out. He wins that duel too. One more to do it, Roy. Can he 1v5? Fenvicious is coming up back red, though. I don't think he suspects this, and Fenvicious will shut the dreams down, but holy, pardon my French, shit.
Wow, that was so sick from Console. I mean, he almost had that in the bag. Jesus Christ. And I think even if this was a loss, it's still like a terror in Team Unique's eyes right now. I mean, they just almost threw a 1v5 away. That's absurd. Yeah, I'm concerned here. I'm concerned for Team Unique. They've never had any, like, I shouldn't say never, but their averages don't look good on the CT side for this to be a massive comeback. But it's going to come down to this pistol. Let's see how it plays out.
Bazooka pushing the site, removes Fanta. I keep saying Fanta, it's Fanat. But my English is black. And Farley is going to come out of Decon late. These players from Team Unique have been shut up by smokes, but now Pachano is going to start to crack open that. Robin gets involved himself. These USPs are taking these long-range duels, and so far winning that. But there's Bazooka and Z. They don't know about this. There's one. Can he get the second? He's going to swing. No comms on that. As finally Fenvicious trades that out. As a lovely tap for Robin. Leaves it on Row. The ladder hero, but he's gone. They get the kit. They'll get the defuse. Team Unique get a pistol. It was close. It was tight. And Team Unique, hang on.
All right. The first step, first condition is met. Pistol round. Money's in the bag. Now they can pick up some rifles. Maybe some AUGs available here as well. Yep. Get some head armor. Make sure you don't get hit by... Oh, wait. I kind of saw this one coming. The Joker purchase here for Copenhagen Flames. Triple AKs. Now, it seems like they want to take those AKs and battle it out towards Ivy. The smoke is used up really early here from Team Unique, and that was their last smoke in this direction, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, no, definitely the last one in this direction. So, as soon as this fades, they won't have that. And it's going to be the AKs and the Deagles just raw forcing duels here against Fenvicious. This could get dangerous here.
This is looking like it's going to be a B split. I'm trying to ramp on B, but if the bomb comes out T-Con by himself, I'm kind of nervous. So part of me really wants this to be a T-Con split for Copenhagen Flames. Or like an Ivy split to B. Something like that. Fenvicious gets one hit with the second duel he can. So that's great play from Fenvicious. And it's all on Farley, who has taken no damage from that first fight. He is just going to win the second flat outright. Now his teammates can come out T-Con. He's found another molly. Although that one just remollies the same spot as before. Bazooka, waiting for this ladder push, tags up Pashano. Team Unique are isolating themselves out of this site now.
Yeah, this is getting really awkward. I think it was all because of the pressure in Brown House came out earlier, so they weren't able to get there in time. But now the M4 is picked up by Fanat. And he's behind the Ivy smoke. As soon as that fades, he'll have at least some line of sight. But the players towards ladder have repositioned towards T-Con, and they're together. And maybe Copenhagen Flames expects one person to go ladder, but I don't think they expect a double T-Con here.
I mean, Bazooka, if he can get the first, will the second be able to sneak out? There's the first. Spacing's off. Pacino's gone. And this play from Farley to push back green. Perfect timing to find Fennett. And I don't think Undo wants to overly commit to this. Maybe get a gun, try to live. Because this round is pretty much in the bag now for Copenhagen Flames. They've done it. 3 AKs, 3 kills from Farley. I mean, this man has just been hot all series long.
Yeah, Farley, Console, these guys have been non-stop performances available for Copenhagen Flames. I mean, they're playing lights out right now. Flame is definitely on. Copenhagen Flames have just picked up the worst possible round for Team Unique. I mean, this is a double reset for the CT side, and they don't really have room for this. I don't know. This is really scary here, Keith. Something's got to give here, and I think this needs to be a round win right here. Otherwise, it's pretty much GG.
Yeah, it's looking pretty rough. Do you agree with this buy or do you disagree?
I think they have to force this. They don't have a choice. Yeah.
Okay. We're on the same page. Question is, like, Team Unique, what do they have to do something, pun intended, unique to shut this down, right? I mean, you got to push Ivy, you got to get maybe 2 in ladder, you get T-Con control, because pistols at range, you're just not going to win those fights, unfortunately. It's just the reality of how this plays out on train.
Yeah, definitely. And they have ladder control at the very least, so they have that going for them. They have a pistol, actually, the MP9 up close and personal towards B site. He has a lot of utility, so he can hold back the defense. So he doesn't really need reinforcements just yet. They can just maintain the stack towards the A site. So they have that at the very least. Now, if Team Unique pick this round up and get weapons out of it, that would be a massive turnaround for them. Maybe even what they need to make this comeback and come out on top here in the second map.
Yeah, that would go a long way. I don't...
Okay, Roy does a flick over towards Robin. Pashano swings out, gets the trade frag at the very least, but his position is compromised and he can't survive for much longer. Fanat Roka answers back with the deagle. They are going 3 for 3, but Yundo is a little bit too aggressive and he loses his life. And it's 3 versus 2 now. Not looking good for Team Unique once again.
Yeah, Fanat do his best as Hooksy finds Sven Vicious, and it is just Fanat. And he's stuck back green and now spotted by Hooksy. From good to worse as Copenhagen Flames pick them apart. No guns, their money's ruined. And we're looking at 14 before any good buy comes out from Unique. And this is going to be a long run. I'd say if they were feeling it and they're looking hot, maybe. But things have been dry and Copenhagen Flames are just looking so good. They're winning every duel. They're taking every peak with confidence. But Copenhagen Flames don't really have that big of a bank. So there is still a chance. But it really has to start in the next round. There's no more answers.
Yeah,
no more questions.
There's no more room for error. They've reached the end of the lifeline. They dropped the first map. They've dropped... Man, their just economic situation, the T half was just so unorthodox and so unconventional. Now they're just getting picked apart. And I think the confidence here for Copenhagen Flames is just too real. Can't really deal with the momentum. And now it's going to be a walkout upper. There's only a single defender right here. That's, of course, Undo. And he only has a P250, so he's eliminated instantly. And there it is. Ah! Oh, okay. Ah!
What was that? Does this sound?
Yeah.
Farley wasn't too happy about that. Zeus has something to say about it. It seems like Team Unique are just going to go for some exits. Copenhagen Flames, of course, get that 14. The Covenant 14 that we were talking about. And I don't know what I want from Team Unique, what they need to do this round. I mean, maybe set up your B player or do an Ivy push. I feel like you got to do something. Sitting back and you're just getting executed on, and they've been losing those duels. If the duels are going 50-50, I'd say, yeah, you can keep taking that risk, but that risk has stopped paying off.
I mean, mind you, they haven't really had a actual gun round yet.
True, this has been rough.
I mean, right now there's a lot going through their minds. Like, do we just play standard with weapons and utility now that we have them? Do we try to do a Joker play? Do we just go for, you know, standard ladder control, just get Passional inside the ladder room, or get somebody up close to E-Box? Like, yeah, there's just so many things they have to consider here in this specific round that they haven't really been able to formulate well. This is a really tough one, but it's going to be a fast play coming out from Copenhagen. Flames looking to go aggressive. Nice flashbangs have them completely blind. Robin and Passional have already fallen. Control is all Copenhagen's, and this is, I think this is it.
This might just be it, Roy. 15, we're staring down the barrel of it. Hooksy wants to push through smoke, but he's going to be reluctant. He's just going to hold. Don't want to make any of those critical mistakes that come back to bite you. As constant. We'll worry about old bombing. He's even going to come out towards the Undo. Shut down. Fanat, maybe the next to fall. He's going to do his best, but he's getting pinched from too many angles. Wins the first fight against Hooksy. He's going to try to live, but the hunt is on. Do not let him live. It's the main game, and it's going to go down. They need 10 rounds in a row now to do Team Unique. And they're not even going to have them 4 drogs out.
Yeah, no, this is a tough one. 10 rounds in a row. They haven't strung 10 rounds in a row probably in a while, let alone in this matchup. So I mean, this is going to be a really tough one here for Team Unique. They have a decent set of weapons, I suppose. They have double shotguns. They have a scout to get the tags off. They have the SMGs to finish people off or play up close and personal. Where are they exactly? One's Ivy, and the other one is dead. All right.
Yep, the other one was trying to get in the ladder, and he just got caught as he crossed those double stack boxes. And now Console's just going to clear the site. Will he clear hell? I mean, he doesn't have to. Molly site, they'll own this part. The Ivy pushes come through, and it's just the back lanes of Fanat and the player that's pushed all the way through to T-Con and Fen Vicious, and the Team Unique have already left the server. They've already disconnected. Fanat, he may get 1 kill, but it's all on the flank of Fen Vicious. So 1v3, it's doable, but Farley says no. And that is going to be Copenhagen Flames asserting dominance on Train again for the 2nd day in a row. This team is looking deadly on Train. My recommendation, don't play it on.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say, this was a kind of an underwhelming series from Team Unique. I expected a lot more out of them, especially considering their recent performances. I mean, even on HLTV, they've had some pretty good performances against teams like Pact, teams like Dream Eaters, who are pretty good contenders. So I'm incredibly surprised to see them look so underwhelming. And I'm not sure if it's just like them underperforming and Copenhagen overperforming, or maybe it doesn't look like an overperformance from Copenhagen. I mean, they usually play like that. So I think it's just Team Unique playing really underwhelming.
Yeah, I agree. I think Team Unique, they had so many opportunities, right, to just better themselves, whether it be a save or doing some sort of just self like preservation play. But they just gave into the we need to buy, we need to keep things close, we need to keep it going mentality. And their map pick, I guess when you just have such a close game on Nuke on your map pick, you feel okay going into yours, and then once it starts off with like the 11-3 half, and then it just 11-4, and then things start to fall apart.
Right.
They came their own enemy, I guess, in a sense.
Yeah, I would 100% agree with that. I mean, I think it was they won the pistol, they lost the round after, so they got double reset off the T side off the bat. I mean, that's rough, man. Like, your economy starting off trash. Like, okay, you won pistol, you were hyped up. You're like, all right, let's go. We got the momentum. Let's get this going. Boom. Double reset on the T side. Something that like almost never happens. Like, that's one of the only conditions now available in CS where you can get double reset on the T side, and they managed to find themselves at that. So, yeah, a bit of unluckiness, a bit of underperformances. Team Unique falls short, and they have been eliminated. Commiserations to them. They're a great team to watch throughout the season. Hopefully, we can see them again in the next season. But congratulations to Copenhagen Flames, man. They're such a consistent team. Their performances are always outstanding. They're always such a fun team to watch. Good mixture of structure, raw firepower, individual playmaking. Like, even that 1v5 from Console, the one that we almost caught, that was just pure insanity. But I think that we've caught.
If he would have pulled that off, that would have been the nail. the big.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, there would have been no way for Team Unique to recover mentally from that. Yeah. But it wasn't even needed. It was just the fear that already did the job. But that pretty much covers the series, I think. And again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please do follow our socials, Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. These are great ways to keep track of everything happening within Winners League umbrella. If you haven't done so already, check out the win.gg platform. It's actually really sick. I'm honestly not just saying that. Like, they pump out content all the time. Some of it's really awesome. They keep track of everything happening within esports across multiple titles, Dota, Counter-Strike, League of Legends, a bunch of other games as well. Check it out, win.gg. If you haven't done so already, follow Keith, me down here below, as well as Mel. She's the observer producer. She does a great job, so hit her with a follow as well. But besides that, I think we are out of here. If you missed the action, we have some highlights coming up for you. Besides that, keep your eyes on Twitter. We'll let you know when the next match on broadcast is.